Welcome to the C-Suite of the Open Video Series with TMX Group. I'm Arnie Goldstein, Head of Company Services based out of Vancouver. Joining me today is Steve Zuker, the founder and the CEO of Pucara Gold Mines. Steve, welcome. It's great to have you here today, and I'd like to mention that you're one of our newest listings on the Venture Exchange, trading under the ticker Toro, T-O-R-O. Welcome.
Thank you, Arnie. A pleasure to be here talking with you today.
Well, let's talk about Pucara, and what are the top 3 things you'd like new investors or existing investors to know about your company?
Well, first, we've been an incubator private company for the last 8 years, building a portfolio of gold projects in Peru, and finally gotten listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange last month. Second, we are exploring for gold on our Lourdes project, a project that's never been drilled. The target is big, kind that would be interesting to Newmont and Barrick and other mining companies. These types of deposits, high sulfidation gold deposits, are open pitable and low cost, which make them very attractive around the world.
Steve, what are the top 3 things you'd like investors to know about Pucara right now?
We've been private for 8 years, and we've just become public last month. So that's pretty exciting for us to be on the Toronto Stock Exchange. We have a flagship property called Lourdes, and the target's multi-million ounce gold type deposits, high sulfidation. We have 2 drills working on it, a $4 million budget. And the first drill results will be coming out in December and probably coming out thereafter till about February. The rainy season will stop us sometime in December and start back up drilling again probably in March, April is the usual kind of thing. These targets that we're looking at are very big, multi-million ounce type that the mining companies like Barrick and Newmont are mining in Peru right now, called the Anacocha, Pierina, Lagunas Norte, to give some examples.
Excellent. How would you sum up the investment proposition for Pucara?
Gold exploration and discovery offers some of the biggest leverage in the market. These kinds of opportunities right now we're drilling is some of the highest risk an investor can be exposed to. And so this is an opportunity that's present right now as we're drilling, and we have the potential to make a discovery which would change Pucara significantly. We've also got on deck a portfolio of projects. One of them is called Pucara, and it's being permitted right now. We also have partnerships with Solaris and IAMGOLD, and so they're advancing properties, and IAMGOLD is actually drilling right now. So we're going to have some news flow coming out pretty significant over the next year. So it will be, I think, very interesting to potential investors out there on the Toronto Stock Exchange.
Well, what an exciting time for you. You've got a new listing, you've got a lot of cash in the bank, you've got drill programs running, news flow, partners working other projects. It sounds like a really interesting story to follow. Let's talk about your new listing. You've obviously just listed on the Venture Exchange now after being private for 8 years. What does that mean to your company and your stakeholders?
Well, it's really a great opportunity to be on the TSX because the Toronto Stock Exchange is the global exchange where mining and exploration companies come to be exposed to the capital around the world. It's got technical groups involved. It adds liquidity, the availability of liquidity for all of our stakeholders, and exposes us to the big mining companies as well. So it brings all those things together, which if we have a discovery, the discounted aspect that comes into play is fantastic for all those involved.
Excellent. Well, Steve, thanks for joining me today. You've got an excellent, interesting story going on with Pucara, and I really look forward to watching your news flow. And of course, I have to mention again that you're newly listed on the TSX Venture Exchange under the ticker Toro. So thanks for joining me today.
Much appreciated, Arnie. Thank you very much as well.